everybody, how are you? Yeah, so I've got a new acquisition. I made a little post about this yesterday. I've sort of had I had a deposit down on this for a little while, but it's something I've been after for a while. I don't know whether you've had that where sort of like you've had an idea for a guitar sort of in your mind about how it sounds and plays, etc., but never really been able to find it. But I think I managed to sort of sort that out now. Got this one. But what is it? Well, obviously it says Gibson USA. And what does that tell you? Well, it comes in this nice case. Now, I could do the unboxing this way. Oh god, it is quite heavy for actually what it is. So let's see. Let's undo. Now, let's see. Get those latches undone. Is that all of them? Yeah. No, there's another one here. Right. Yeah. And so it's got this nice polar bear lining in it. But as you can see, as it says, without trying not to drop it, it's this. It's a 2014 Gibson Midtown Custom. I'll tell you about it in a moment. We'll just get this case out of the way. I mean, I could have just just started by just plugging in and playing, but I think it's always a little bit more of an occasion when you actually just take the thing out of the case and you can see what you get. And you get usual sort of guarantees and so and so in the little compartment. Right, so I mean, I'm going to plug it in, but I'm not going to turn it up just yet. Okay, I mean, you may have heard about these. The Midtown series. I think they were between 2011 to 2014 or 2015, something like that. I know Trogley did he's done a couple of videos on these, and in the first one he wasn't that impressed, but except I am, because the one he had was like a cherry burst one, and then the second one he had was like a deluxe, which had like a flame top. Quite hard to find those ones, but I like this. I like this sort of tobacco burst, which is also starting to fade, and it's sort of, it looks like like a 335 or a 355, the more, because it's got like the custom neck, but it's actually like a mahogany body that's been hollowed out with like a solid piece of maple on the top. So it's a bit more robust than like any of the usual sort of 335, 355, 345, any of that lot. So it's a bit more robust than those. So tone wise, you've actually got like you've got the solidity of like a Les Paul Custom, but you got that semi-hollow tone of like a 335. So when you actually crank it, you get that sort of singing sound. I think, yeah. Where should we start? Obviously this is a used one. Like I say, that the finish is starting to fade a bit. There are one or two sort of cosmetic issues with it, but I'm not. It's more about how the thing plays and how it sounds. And if you like a guitar as well, then you go for it. But so yeah. So like some of the binding, there's a little bit of issue here, but it's not that much of an issue really. Burst Booker 1 in the neck, Burst Booker 2 in the bridge. So I mean, I've got another guitar with burst bookers on, and I've always liked that combination. Rich liked fingerboard with the mother of pearl inlays, with the fret nibs done. Sort of nice C profile mahogany neck as well. Grover tuners. It's got the split diamonds on the headstock. One issue though, and we got this from Guitar. Whoever had it before, somebody had replaced the nut for a brass one, and they'd used something like sort of, you know, that stuff you use for like grouting tiles in the bathroom. They'd used that to actually glue the nut in. So so Ryan did the best he could to actually, you know, put a proper Graftech nut in there. Got rid of most of that gunge which was on there, but if you look closely, it's not as good as it could be. But like I say, again, it's about how the thing plays and how it sounds more than how it actually looks, and it sort of adds to the history of the instrument as well. I said Richlite, didn't I? Yeah, Richlite fingerboard. I'm not all that bothered about it. I mean, you know, ebony would have been okay, but you know, the Richlite at the moment, I've got no issue with that. Yeah, the jack's down here rather than here. It's got a flat top, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect the sounds. I mean, production-wise, you know, you can see why they would have done it, because it would bring the cost right down. They don't have to like carve the top like they do with the 335s, or even like with the Les Pauls, etc. So that would bring the costing down. Bridge is mounted. It's not mounted directly into the body. It is mounted into like a little sort of mounting post thing. The bridge saddles though have been replaced. They look to be sort of like graphite or some. I'm not sure what that material is, but it seems to improve the tone. I think these pot covers, I think they've been replaced at some point. I mean, the ones I've seen, they've got like the darker pot, so the darker knobs on. So I don't know. I may change those, or I may keep them. It just depends really. I think that's about it. Unless you've got any questions yourself, just, you know, you want to put those down below as usual. And I think you just want some sounds, don't you? So right. So let's get going. Okay, so that's the neck pickup with the volume to roll down a bit. Mid-setting. See how it's got that sort of semi-hollow tone, but it's also, it has the gutsiness of like a decent Les Paul as well. This is a bridge pickup. So you can get some of those sort of Gary Mooreisms out of it if you really wanted to. That's not supposed to be Gary Moore, but it's... And that's the thing about like the burst pickups. The burst booker pickups, they really are articulate. And, you know, they respond to your picking, and they clean up, and then they get more distorted the more attack you give them. And What should we play? What should we play? Oh, I mean, I say roll the volume down a bit actually, because it's kind of, because it can be a bit snarly, but. Well, let's see. Give you a clue. Guitar's got the Midtown, so how about we go? Play it right. Yeah? Prizes for guessing what that riff is, but anyway. Yeah? Well, we'll just try some bit of clean as well, just so you know. Yeah? Is that a bit too cheesy? It's just got that clarity, and you know, because it's semi-hollow as well, it takes away a lot of that harshness of a regular Les Paul. It just seems to work, you know. It just seems to be that sound I've had in here for ages, but could never quite find it with like a regular 335 or 355. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Please comment below. If you've got any questions, put them below, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.